3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. To Cousins. Green.
Right here.
And scores.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
To Bledsoe. Cousins up to block the shot.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Bucks at the controls. Eric Bledsoe. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
I'm a little bit confused. Was that a well-designed offense or just poor defense? Maybe a little bit of both.
Durant to Curry. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Durant finishes off the three-point play, and the Warriors add to their lead. Hill across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Warriors come away with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
And Stephen Curry, we say it time and time again, not much the defense could have done there. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. In just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Green to Thompson. Knocked loose. And that one out of bounds off of Buck. It stays with Golden State. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Durant. Jumper's good.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Bledsoe shot misses. Bucks at the controls. George Hill to Lopez. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Brook Lopez at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Lopez. And a nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Curry has it. To Durant. Layup goes down. Well done.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
DiVincenzo to Bledsoe. Has a chance. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
To Durant. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
For Golden State, number 2, Jordan.
To Durant. Lays it up and in.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First try at the line, no good. He missed a pair of free throws. Durant across the timeline. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter.
Double team.
To Curry. Livingston.
Trap. Keep him hit. Trap.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
DiVincenzo to Bledsoe. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Curry. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Bledsoe. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Eric Bledsoe has got 2 shots coming. He struggled so far, and he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws.
Cut. Double.
Sheer strength to slam it down. He ran right through the gauntlet.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate.
The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. And Jay, no surprise, the defending champs in complete control.
Ed, we call that first-class problem. Just too many weapons, and the rich keep getting richer. When you have 5 All-Stars on one team and then an NBA Finals MVP as well, that's a good problem now.
Giannis with it up top. Down a bundle. To Lopez. Brook Lopez looking good. 4 for 5.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Rocking the rim. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And Chris Middleton on his own island hits it from 3.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, You can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
And the finish at the rim.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys down big. Shot from the lane won't go. To Green. Durant. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Won't go down. To Durant. And counted at the rim.
Did you see that change of direction mid-fight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Now a whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
Number 6, Eric Bledsoe.
The Bucks at the controls. It's blocked by Boogie.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
To Bledsoe. Nice pass to set things up. George Hill. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
And count the basket inside.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Hill into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Runner here. Won't go down. To Durant. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Substitution being made in this one.
Number 77, Ersan Ilyasova.
Thompson. To Green. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
Make it hard on him. Nothing easy.
Durant to Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Durant. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Curry. Baseline drive. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
As a defender with inferior athletic ability, there's really not a lot you can do when you're outside the restricted area and you're caught lost in space.
Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Warriors come up with it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Durant across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Nothing going here on that drive. Tough make through traffic. Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter and a chance here to empty their bench. Opposing coach is gonna counter, make some changes of his own. Bledsoe. Not that time, he misses. Desperation shot here from half court. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they cruise to win a game never really in doubt. For Jay